Hey, 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 welcome everybody. My name is C2C, and this is Acid Switch. You're in for another episode of Home on the Cob. Anyway, I'm chilling here in the studio with my man. Tell him who you is, my boy.
Fat Pat the Reverend, my name is.
And now we got a podcast for y'all. I'm sorry I've been slacking on those. I was talking about it on my recent vlog and my last video from this one that we were already doing this last week. And I had Patrick reacting to my animals for the first time that he'd never seen. And we had some classic moments, and I didn't have the audio recording.
My name's Patrick now.
Oh, well, Pat.
Yeah.
Pat, does that make a difference, I guess, or?
I mean, for me personally, if like you ain't got a badge or you're not my mama, my name is Pat. But I will let it slide.
I feel that. I didn't know that. I thought it was like I don't know, cause like Patrick from SpongeBob goes by just like Patrick all the time, I guess. And
I mean,
it doesn't seem formal in that sense, but I get how it would if you go by Pat or like Fat Pat for the most part. And then, yeah, it's more like it's more formal.
Funnily enough, since my name is Patrick, I do a pretty good Patrick from SpongeBob impersonation. I don't know how it's gonna sound on auto-tune, but no, this is Patrick.
No, that was really on point. Like the tone, he got it. It's like oh man, the Patrick with the auto tune reminds me of that video I sent you, that the SpongeBob. I was talking about it in my last podcast. The SpongeBob AI generated.
Let's see if I can do it. I'm locked up, won't let me out.
Dude, that's good. With the auto tune too, that was like pretty spot on. I'm surprised the auto tune isn't like messed up.
Steady trying to find a motive. Why do what I do?
Dude, that's a good song too. Like now I just want to sit here and listen to like the whole thing, but Patrick singing it. But anyway, no, we're getting back to Pat though.
Yes,
this is my man Pat, and I'm welcoming him into the world of Acid Switch. He's going to take us into his world, and eventually later on down the road, give us a glimpse into the world of like some of the food spots he's been talking to me about, downtown living, some interesting stories as well. But for now, we're just chilling. We're kicking it here at Acid Switch here in the studio, and just catching up. To get the party started and to break a little ice, let's go ahead and do a tier list. My man's here, and I decided on a tier list for y'all because when you learn a lot about people by the things that they have a taste for and the things that they like or how they feel about things, and in that order. No, but let's see. We got a candy tier list. Can you see that? Okay.
Shit, I'm finna get close real quick so I can see it.
My mic was all in the way and stuff. My music mic. I can even like point. I can tell you what each thing is like once you get an idea. Just so y'all can see. This one has a lot. Damn. Yeah, we don't have to do all of them either. Just like the ones that we know. Let's do it. So you're pretty familiar with like how tier lists work and everything you said?
Yeah.
Okay. Bet it up. Are you more of a like a chocolate type of person with your candy, or do you like the fruity candies, or what do you like with candy?
Bro, I'm fat.
He said, period.
Yeah. All of them.
Man, I like the fruity candies myself. I don't really know if I have a favorite one, but I like like Skittles, Twizzlers. I don't like Twizzlers as much as I used to though.
Yeah, nah, like those are kind of like candy jerky, bro.
Yeah, it is actually. It is. Bro, that's funny as hell. It is. But yeah, first on the list we got 100 grand. Where do you think this would sit on the list? We got at the very bottom, garbage tier boomer bar. Wow, I didn't even know it said that. That's funny. And then S tier at the top.
Well, I feel like I've definitely had 100 gram, but I can't remember like if it was good or bad. So with that logic, I'm probably gonna put in the C tier.
I agree. I kind of remember how they taste because I think I had some last Halloween, but not a favorite. Not super unhealthy though either. I think it's got like the whole grains or oats in it or something, so it doesn't have like caramel or anything crunchy going on. What about Three Musketeers?
D.
You say D for Three Musketeers? Why would you say D?
Okay.
Just to give us an idea.
So, you know that I'm a cook. Like, I'm a professional cook. Some might call me a chef, but that's not technically my job title. But at the end of the day, Three Musketeers are the filet mignon of candy bars. Yeah, they'll melt in your mouth, but there's damn near no fucking flavor or, like, extra texture.
I like this analysis. I do. I like that. Because, like, a lot of people could just be like, oh, I don't like it, but they can't really say why, or they'll just be like, oh, texture or whatever. But no, that's a good point. It's like the caloric density. I think it's like what that has to do with maybe. It's like eating a bag of chips, you're not going to get full.
Yeah, and like
but you could get sick.
Yeah, and like it's almost too much. I think that's nougat in there. The fucking center of it.
Yeah, it's just like straight nougat. But I'm not a huge fan either, so I'll allow it. We'll do another one here. I'll pick from kind of the middle. We'll do Crunch. How do you feel about Crunch?
B tier, all fucking day.
B tier. I like that. It's because it's really good, but I would not put it in S tier because it's flat. It lacks in volume and.
I mean, I might mess around and put it in A.
Maybe. You want to switch it to A?
Yeah, let's go A because I low key forgot about S tier for a second.
Yeah. No, that's totally fine. Yeah, no, Crunch. I would agree that should be up there because it's got a good flavor. It's got density and
it's a good texture. I mean,
yeah, texture.
I mean, it's elite, but not like super elite. You feel what I'm saying?
No, yeah, totally. It's one of my favorites, but I wouldn't say it's my top favorite, I guess. But it's a good candy bar for sure. It's solid. I need to get one sometime. I don't know the last time I got one. What about the cookies and cream Hershey's? Those are really good.
I'd go A or B.
I would definitely say A or B as well. It's definitely way above C. Way above, but yeah, it's above C. I would say A.
Yeah.
With the Crunch. I'd say it's about there too. Yeah, because it's not S. It's not S.
It's pretty much a fucking Crunch bar with Oreos.
Yes. Yeah.
And that's pretty fucking delicious.
Oh yeah.
So like
you could make some really good if you had like one of those ice tables where you chop the ice cream up in with the or just I guess with a blender too.
Oh yeah, with those like ice cream rolls.
The rolled ice. Yeah, do a rolled ice with that. Oh man. That'd be great with a lot of these. Well, let's see, we did 4 so far. Let's go ahead and do Heath. Heath here.
I'd probably give that a solid B.
I would say solid B, definitely above the 100 grand.
But like, here's why. Because like Heath bars are only elite when they're like used as a topping for a baked good.
Right.
Or like if you throw them bitches in the freezer and like crumble them up on your ice cream.
Yeah, I was just gonna say in a blizzard, fire.
Like
so fire.
They're great, but like I'm not just buying a straight Heath bar.
Yeah. Right.
Like I feel like serial killers do that.
I would not buy and eat a Heath bar. That's strange. Let's take a quick break from the tier list and let's see, adhere to this list of random things I'm supposed to ask you. No, I'm just playing. But let's see, Mr. Pat, Walmart or Target?
See, I mean both. Because, like, I mean, Target is for when I'm feeling bougie. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And, like, it's not Target, it's Target.
Target.
When I'm feeling bougie. You feel me? Like, but, and they also, like, they got a Starbucks, too. Because I don't like drinking Starbucks in public because I don't want motherfuckers to know when I'm drinking Starbucks, really. But, like, if I have a Starbucks while I'm shopping, it's okay. You feel me?
Most definitely.
But
Most definitely. I like these. I like that answer, man. No, for real.
But, like, Walmart, I can go get a shitty haircut and a Subway sandwich and get my shopping done.
And you don't even gotta wear shoes.
On God, bro.
No, I swear.
But RIP to 24-hour Walmarts.
Yeah, man. I swear. I would go there a lot more if I could go late.
Bro, it's fun just people watching in that bitch late at night. Motherfuckers wearing thongs and shit. Like thongs and rain boots just walking through Walmart.
No, I swear. Man, what a good time. Yeah, I would agree. I like that line of answering. There are times for both Walmart and Target. I wouldn't say I'm an all-the-time Walmart person. I'm more of a Target person, but like Walmart just has a lot more, I feel, of the like storage stuff. I don't know. I shop for like my pets, and that involves buying a lot of buckets and tubs and things like that. So I don't know. But it's yeah, there's a time for Walmart and a time for Target. I like that.
I mean, bro, like at the end of the day, like Target's like that first week, like before pay. I mean, like that first week after payday.
Yeah.
And then like Walmart's like that week right before payday. You feel me?
Yeah. Yeah. That's so, man, that's funny. That's accurate.
That's like drinking Hennessy on the week of payday and then switching back to E&J like right before payday. I've been victim of that, but
oh yeah,
we got a couple more dollars now, so we could get the Parmesan instead of the E&J. I mean, it's not too much of an upgrade, but it's a little bit better. You know what I'm saying? It's like Kmart and Walmart. You kind of like upgraded to Walmart. You feel me?
Yeah, man, I do need to get a bottle of Paul sometime. I used to buy those all the time. Excuse me. Let's see. PlayStation or Xbox? Do you have a preference at all?
I mean, I don't game too much, and I don't own a system besides a GameCube and a DS.
Oh yeah, interesting. See, I didn't know that about you. That's cool. I don't own a system either. I just have this the studio and computers. That's about it. And the computer upstairs.
But there's been talk about me getting a game system, and I believe
Switch.
Well, I'm already getting a Switch regardless, but my fucking homies want me to get an Xbox so they can make me hate my life playing Madden and 2K.
Oh yeah.
But like, I'm probably gonna do it because like I enjoy it until I start playing people who are better than me and I get mad.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it'd be fun. Yeah, out of the Xbox or PlayStation, I'd probably get a PlayStation, but I don't have either of those two. But I think a lot more people are going to be getting the Xboxes. I don't know. They keep putting out newer hardware than the PlayStation, I feel. But as non-gaming people, we can move on. What about Simpsons or King of the Hill? You into either of those?
Yeah, I mean, that's actually a pretty hard question.
Is it?
To be honest.
It is.
Listen, I mean, there's nothing more. Okay, The Simpsons, yeah, it's an iconic show. But I can't really name, like, an actual, like, phrase from The Simpsons, like, with enthusiasm. But with King of the Hill, that's my purse.
Yeah.
I don't know you.
Yeah, I feel like with The Simpsons, it's more the characters. Like, I don't know. It's weird. Like,
and then, like, they predict the future on that shit, too. Like, some of that shit that they be doing actually happens.
Yeah, can you name any of those off the top? I can't remember any. I guess.
I If
Nah,
I want to say, I think the Obama election was like one of the ones,
kind of dead on.
but I think that's the only one that comes to my mind, and I could be wrong with that too.
Yeah, I can't remember off the top of my head. There was something with like Trump, but I don't think it was him being president though.
Oh, was
But
it with
it
the
was like a meme or something.
Oh, was it with like the colluding with the Russians thing?
Maybe. I don't know. I'd have to do more research on Simpsons predictions. That could be its whole or its own segment here on the podcast, I suppose. No, that is interesting though, because like you said, like a lot of those things are pretty direct to and easy to point out. Like that maybe they didn't predict it, but it is very coincidental. Who knows? I don't know. That is, I want to see a list of examples for sure,
I
because
mean,
it can get pretty interesting.
I mean, dude, what if like Matt Groening and the fucking like writers are like high up in the social elite and shit like that? So like they let them like make these predictions as satire, but really they're just kind of letting the world know what's about to happen.
Yeah, I mean, it would be interesting. That's what I guess the idea is with a lot of uh, conspiracy media, like imagery and stuff like that. They're kind of just like toying with us and giving us hints. And I guess like some people are like, oh, like, you know, not like I'm woke enough to see it, but not everybody else is, or something. I don't know, but there's a lot of different ones though. Like, yeah, with conspiracies and stuff. I guess that was another topic we were gonna get to. But what's a conspiracy that's like hard for you to believe, if any? Do any come to mind?
I mean,
Like any that you might hear often, you're just like, oh man, guys, really this again? Or like
so
how some people probably feel about the pyramids, like
I'm
being built by aliens and stuff.
I
I don't
mean,
know.
I feel like flat Earth is one of those things where like I
Oh,
kind of
yeah.
like feel like it's hard to believe.
Yeah, I don't. And see, like, yeah, it's hard to draw the line nowadays between a conspiracy and just like a theory that is damn near trolling or
Yeah.
something. But I mean, people believe it. Like Swavey, I had him on the podcast and he was explaining it in this very room, how it would work and all that in one of the first podcasts on this channel.
I'm pretty sure I
It's-
seen that one.
I might have shared it with you. It was interesting. We kind of got right to it, but I find it interesting though that
mean,
people believe it.
I get the intricacies behind the theory.
I just think there's a lot of evidence for what we do know, though, for the things we know.
I
don't know.
mean, yeah, but like Neil deGrasse Tyson said that it wasn't true. And if the astrophysics black man says that it is not true, I'm inclined to believe Neil deGrasse Tyson. You feel me?
Oh yeah, yeah. Now, yeah, he knows his stuff, and I mean, it's. I thought it was like a joke for a while, and then I didn't realize so many people thought it, you know. And now I have friends that are like, no one actually thinks that. I'm like, I had someone on this podcast talking about it. He was not trolling. I mean, he explained it pretty well. I mean, not like I believe it or anything, but it's interesting to see how people can see through that, or see through certain things, or see a different way of looking at things. Very odd though to me.
I
But
mean, and
that is a conspiracy that's hard for me to believe though. It is the flat Earth one, I guess.
I mean, one that's pretty easy for me to believe is like they like rigged the Super Bowl.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
that's a very easy one to believe.
That seems likely that large sporting events are rigged. But like, wasn't there like a whole flat ball thing where like, oh, there was like
Oh yeah, it was supposedly Tom Brady like
yeah, of course it was Tom Brady.
had some balls that weren't quite pumped up because it's easier to grip. But like I don't really know too much about it. It was called Deflategate.
Yeah, interesting.
I mean, that was like a whole ass investigation. So I don't necessarily know if that was a conspiracy theory or if it was legitimately deflated.
Right, like what if it was just deflated? I don't know, or just, yeah, somebody messed up.
Actually, this is one of the craziest ones I heard.
Mm-hmm.
So, John F. Kennedy, and mind you, I'm quoting a conspiracy.
Is this easy to believe or hard to believe?
Whoa. The way that sounded was trippy, but
Yeah.
Besides that, I mean, it could go either way.
Okay.
In that 60s mindset, yeah, it was a little bit believable.
Okay.
But now it would be kind of like insensitive to put it like that.
Oh, I got you. Okay.
So, John F. Kennedy was killed by a homosexual hit squad.
Interesting.
Because there were gay protesters at this rally, and people were saying because nobody expected like gay men, because they were considered girly at that time, to kill the president. So like they got away with it and used Oswald as the fucking scapegoat.
Interesting. Oh yeah, I mean, I could see some kind of storyline similar to that going down somewhere. Like, yeah, just people not being worried about that group of people, and just just kind of them doing their thing. I don't know. I've never heard that. That's quite interesting. That's quite interesting.
I mean,
well, my one of mine that I had in mind, for easier to believe, was regarding the Kennedy assassination too. Just like I don't really think it was just like one. Well, it could have been one person, but I don't really think it. From what I haven't researched any of that in a long time, but I think what I was like finding was that it would seem more likely there was like multiple people and maybe somebody else didn't get caught. But I have no idea. I haven't looked into that in a long time. But quite interesting stuff with that whole thing.
I mean, the standard, like, if you believe that it was more than just Oswald, the standard belief is like the mob back then did it.
Yeah.
And like the mob did Hoffa.
Oh, and they just like they like try to put it on Oswald or something, like he wasn't even there, like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, like he was there, but like I feel like he was the fall man. You
just
know
the
what I mean?
Scapegoat. Yeah.
I mean,
I think that was wasn't there like a James Franco series like that? I think it was James Franco that was like the main character, but he was like trying to time travel and like, I don't know, something to do with Oswald, but I don't know. I'm getting off topic, I guess. I can't just bring things up that I don't remember and then not be able to explain them. That's just kind of weird.
I mean,
but
shit happens.
Yeah. But no, like I think that's what that was implying was, I don't know.
So I've had time to stew on some more of the candy bars.
Yeah. Let's get back into that.
Yes, sir.
Get that here. Candy bars. Was there? Let's see. Was there one that you wanted to get into next?
Okay, yeah. I'm gonna just be honest because I think I see it. Baby Ruth goes into S tier.
Baby Ruth. Right at the top. I like Baby Ruth a lot. And peanuts are not unhealthy. So.
Bro, like, honestly, Baby Ruth is like the granddaddy of Snickers. And
yeah.
And Baby Ruths do it better, bro. Like, the peanuts are fuller. Yeah, it's not on the inside, but like, it's literally the same thing as a Snickers. It's just built different.
Right. No, I would rather have a Baby Ruth over any of the other ones on this list. Like right at this moment, for sure. Like out of any of these right now, I'd rather have the Baby Ruth, I would say. And then after that, it'd be Crunch. But
I agree with that. I think I see the Crackle bars or the Cracker bars, whatever that's called.
Crackle? This one?
Yeah, those are literally just Crunch bars.
Yeah.
So
he's at A. I know what you mean. I haven't had one in a while, but whenever I do have them, they're the tiny bars, like for Halloween or something.
Yeah, I've never seen a full size Crackle bar.
Now that's a conspiracy right there. We need to investigate.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen one.
Anything that you've never seen a larger version of, you just gotta look into that more.
And then I mean, Butterfinger goes into A.
I agree with that. I agree with that. It's got a lot of texture, flavor, and it's a classic. You got the Simpsons involved with the old 90s marketing.
Yes, sir. The BBs, bro.
Butterfinger BBs, yeah. Those were good too. Those were pretty good.
Okay, so the real question is, do we have Twix on this list?
I don't know. Oh, yeah, we do. Let's do Twix next.
F.
F tier. Why do you think Twix should be F tier?
Because it ain't a goddamn candy bar, it's a cookie.
It's a cookie. So cookies aren't candy. What would you take away from it to make it on this list?
I'd take out the cookie. Just make it a Rolo or some shit. Rolos are top tier.
I see, yeah, it would be caramel, some nougat, and then like some chocolate, pretty much.
Nah. Rolos are just straight caramel and fucking chocolate.
Rolos are fire.
Bro, they used to have a Rolo McFlurry at Mickey D's.
Ooh, yeah, I kind of remember that actually. That sounds very fire right now. I like Twix, but I will allow this placement because my man Fat Pat decrees. So we're gonna make that happen.
I mean, and also this is a controversial take because you're gonna hear me say this about fucking Twix, and then put Kit Kat in A tier.
But you're a chef. Like you, well, no, excuse me. You cook.
Yeah.
Like you know your stuff. So, no, I definitely would respect that placement. I mean, there's a lot of others to go. So we can definitely.
I would definitely put Kit Kat in A tier, bro.
Kit Kat. Yeah, I would say Kit Kat A tier, if not S. I guess I couldn't put it in S though because it's lacking just a little something, like little. If it had just a little something more, then it'd be an S. But yeah, it's A tier for sure.
I mean,
oh show.
I'd put Milky Way in C.
Where's that at? Oh, there it is. Milky Way. Milky Way at C, and I would agree with that because it's a little bit better than a Three Musketeers, and it's similar, but it's not. What's the difference between those two? Actually, is the Milky Way's thicker,
and it has caramel.
It has caramel. Yeah, I was like, because I don't know the last time I had a Milky Way. It's been a long time.
I mean, it's C. I mean, with enough argument, it probably could be put into B, but I'm comfortable with a C. Like, ooh, Mr. Good bars are easy B tier.
Mr. Good bar. You said B?
Yeah, easy B tier. It's just a good, solid, like, just chocolate and peanuts.
Yeah.
They're like.
I kind of remember. Yeah, it took me a minute. I was like trying to remember what. Yeah, it's chocolate and peanuts. It's pretty. It's like that crackle kind of style. You get it in Halloween candy little bars. You never really see a larger Mr. Good bar.
I don't think I've seen a big one either.
So that's another one. No, that is pretty. Yeah, that's pretty solid rating for Mr. Good bar, I would say.
And
what about what is Big Hunk?
I don't know.
There's one that says Big Hunk.
I mean, if it has chocolate in it, it's probably decent, but I don't know what the fuck
I'm not
it is.
eating some shit called Big Hunk.
Well, you need to get in touch with your masculinity, bro.
I'm joking.
I know. Fuck.
That'd be funny. Just like, I'm not touching that. No, that'd be funny as hell. No, we should do Hershey's. Is that what this is?
Regular degular ass Hershey's is probably be D or C. I'll be honest. Regular degular.
I think it's just Hershey's. I don't think it's because there's Hershey's with almonds.
If it's Hershey with almonds, that's a solid B tier. But if it's regular degular Hershey's, that's like a D or a C.
Yeah, I think it's Hershey's. Just the milk chocolate or whatever. Let's do C. Just because it's like a staple chocolate and other things. I mean, that are pretty good.
It definitely like basically birthed these bitches.
Right.
So,
yeah. Yeah. That's what I mean. So.
I'll be honest with you. I see Payday. I'd probably put Payday up in B tier.
Payday and B tier. Yeah, Payday is pretty. I had a Payday not that long ago, surprisingly.
Shit.
I don't even be eating candy like that, but like, or at least like, outside of like, Skittles and Twizzlers. No, not really though. I've eaten a lot of Sour Patch Kids. Really, that's like my main go-to lately. It's like Sour Patch Kids, Chew, and like there's like Mamba Chew. Like there's like these new like Mamba candies. They're decent though. They're not that good, but Chew is pretty good.
Do I see Reese cups?
Is that what these are? Or wait,
Maybe, I don't know. I thought I seen Reese's cups. I mean, yeah,
Reese's.
Yeah, Reese cups are probably C tier.
I would definitely say C tier.
Those
I would say C tier. It could be a little. It could be just a bit better, and then it'd be in that B A.
well, like,
do you like Reese's Puff cereal?
yeah. I mean, I don't hate it.
Yeah, I like it. I like it a lot.
I
Pretty
think
good.
if I'm so the Reese sticks are probably going to be a solid B tier because it like adds something more.
Right. No, I would agree. I didn't even think about them.
Honestly, all the Reese's like spin-offs are probably like B tier, like Fast Break and all the other shit.
No, I definitely agree. Let's go with Snickers next.
A tier, A tier.
Gotta be. Snickers is like, you could eat one of them when you're hungry, and you'll feel a little bit better for a little bit. Like, it's crazy.
I don't disagree with that statement at all.
Yeah, you know, it's like, it's kind of nuts because it's got a lot in there.
I will say this: I see Dove Bar. Dove Bar is A tier, bro.
Where is that? Dove Bar is definitely A tier.
Because it's like
good quality chocolate.
Yes, sir.
Like I don't get why. It's weird. It's like it's like it melts in your mouth. But like actually though.
Yeah, like are there like so is Take 5 on that list at all?
I thought it was. Yeah, it's right here actually. Take 5. Reese's Take 5.
Bro, S tier. S tier.
Is that
S tier, bro?
Is that what it normally is? Reese's Take 5?
No, they have all sorts of ones, but
okay.
Like the pretzel in the candy bar is just a game changer. Okay, if you're gonna put shit that's not candy in a candy bar, per se, like a cookie, Twix, it has to be a fucking pretzel, bro. Bro,
I like this analysis. Like, I remember when Take 5 was new, and it was like you got the 2 pieces, and it just didn't seem like you got very much. But they were very good, and they're probably not like maybe as expensive now. They were overpriced when they came out. They were taxing.
Oh yeah, they were.
But like, it's good. It's really good. It gets salty. You got the pretzel. You got the chocolate. I need to go get one of them right now. Like, stops the podcast, goes to the gas station, and gets candy. Oh my gosh. For real though. That's the
Do we have any
right
ones that are common still left on the list? Because I can't see.
We are getting pretty low on the list of things.
Is that peppermint patties? Oh yeah, bro. Those go. Honestly,
I'd have to say maybe like C.
If it wasn't for nostalgia purposes, it would probably be a C. But for me, it's probably a B.
Oh yeah.
Because like
they're pretty good. I'll sit there and snack on them.
My grandpa kept peppermint patties in his like fridge all the time.
Oh yeah, yeah, they're pretty good. We'll do B. What about Almond Joy? You've had one of them in a while?
Honestly, Almond Joy would be a C if they have the mounds.
Yeah, mounds are better.
Or B.
Oh yeah, they do have mounds.
Yeah, I'd probably go B tier with the mounds. Almond Joys with the C.
For sure.
I feel like the dark chocolate helps offset some of the coconut better than like the milk chocolate does.
Yeah, and this got like the almonds. What about? Let's see. What? I thought I saw something else. Maybe that was it.
I mean, I think
Toblerone and Charleston Chew.
Okay, Charleston Chews are elite if you put them in the freezer.
Ooh, yeah, they are pretty good if you got them with like some ice cream too or something.
I'd say B tier for Charleston Chews. And
tier.
I think I see Kinder Bueno
Where's
in the corner.
Oh yeah.
I'd give those a B. They're pretty good. They're like wafery.
Okay, we got room. Cool. Yep. B tier for Kinder Bueno. Toblerone.
I'd give that a C tier. It's just chocolate. Like, it's not the best chocolate in the game, but it's not the worst. I'd put it up there with Hershey.
For sure. Well, yeah, I mean that's most of them really. We'll probably call that good. Well, are there any that you would put in this bottom garbage tier boomer bars spot just because like now we got the list figured out?
Well, let me look at the remaining ones to see if there's any ones I've had.
Oh yeah. Get a closer look. Yeah, I need to get like a bigger monitor. It's like Fifth Avenue. I don't know if I've had that. I've heard of it. Mars, I've heard of. Oh yeah. Reese's Fast Break and B tier. Clark Coffee Crisp. There we go. Where'd it go? Fucking score. Oh, there it is. You said what? B? Or C? Caramello. You said C?
Yes, sir.
All right, there we go. We got us a list. There's a lot of candy. Imagine if we just sat here and we're like trying each one. That'd be so many.
Well, we could like accumulate them and just keep them in the freezer until we get all of them.
Yeah, that'd be quite the collection. Like, my gosh. My goodness.
And we'd probably have to do it like in segments over days, because like you don't want to eat that much chocolate in one sitting.
Have to like have a bucket to spit them into, just like a wine testing. That was a great time ranking some candy bars, and now we get to move on. So the next segment I had in mind would just be chilling back, or god dang, kicking back and jeez man, kicking back, relaxing, and reacting to some TikToks, specifically some rapper related TikToks. Now, before we get into that, what region of the country, hip hop or rappers do you enjoy listening to, Fat Pat?
Well, I pretty much like the South a lot, because like part of the experience for rap is like somebody's voice too. Like, and then I also like certain parts of New York, like bro, like Chef G and Sleepy Hollow, bro. They might not be as cool to me if like they had like a Chicago accent, but like that Brooklyn accent, I'll be gone by the morning, so I'm keeping it on me. Like, bro, like
yeah, that's how they're raw with the auto tune. Oh man, no, I agree though. That's yeah, I like the South. The South definitely took over for a while. The New York sound is taking over right now for like a more current sound. I wouldn't
left.
Yeah, I wouldn't say it's like trendy. I'm just saying they have like a sound right now that's more coming up. But like no, New York never left. They're like, you know, we had Dipset and all them back in the day, and
I mean the best
Rocky.
rapper alive is from New York.
Who's that?
50 fucking Cent.
Oh, okay. I was like, what? Who? I was like, wait a minute. I didn't know. Yeah, because there's like a lot that are from New York.
That might be like a topic of like a later discussion. But yeah, 50 Cent. I mean, it's like one of the best rappers alive.
Yeah, I mean, if we're talking alive for sure. I mean, dead or alive, really. Like, he's done a lot in his time here. I mean, he's still kicking and still making money.
I mean, I will say this. Seeing the shenanigans that 50 Cent does makes me realize why someone tried to shoot him.
Yeah, he's kind of full of shit, but like he's not full of shit. I shouldn't say that. He's not full of shit, but he's like he trolls. Like
Yeah.
he trolls and like knows how to get under people's skin. I
Like
guess.
him buying the Rule.
Dude, yeah. I
tickets.
was like, why do I feel like something happened recently? Yeah, man.
So like nobody would sit in the front row.
I swear that was crazy, and he really did that. Like that wasn't just like a made up Facebook news quote unquote story. That was like real.
I mean, like he literally paid that man
Mhm.
just so he would have nobody at his concert.
Yeah, just to be humiliated. But
Like,
yeah,
but it came out of his pocket, so who really got played? But at the end of the day,
at the end of the day, that happened.
like that shit's fucking wild.
For real. But yeah, let's get into some different regions of rapper TikToks, rap related TikToks. Some of these I've seen, but I can't remember most of them, so we'll just get into it and check out the list. It says Grove Hero squirting crab sauce on Boosie's outfit. This is about to be wild. You see that okay, Pat? Look at this.
Yeah.
Bro. That's such a mess, dude. I'd be mad.
Go put the sauce on your shoe.
Like, I'd be mad once it tracked onto the other places in the house. I don't think he knows at this point, though.
I don't think he does.
Look at him. Brand new. Brand new. They brand new. They brand new.
Little boy walking by.
He's like, what the hell?
Yeah, when that talking his ass off, don't know shit. Jesus, take the wheel.
Still, okay. He sees it.
He's just laughing.
He's just like, wait. I think he's astonished. I think he's pretty well astonished and doesn't really know what's going on.
Nah, them folks fucked up.
Hell no.
How it got there? He doesn't even know how it got there.
Bro,
He just knows he was talking to dude.
he was fucking enthralled in that conversation.
For real. He said, what the?
Hey, walking out, look at him walking out.
Like he was trying to retrace his steps real quick.
You got the sauce.
You got the sauce.
Boy got the sauce. Sauced up and bossed up.
Alright, that's funny. Let's check out another one.
Without the sauce, a man is lost.
I was on Time.
Time magazine.
You
Kanye.
never heard of it, Time?
Oh no, yeah, I've heard of it. I have a subscription. I didn't think they'd put you on the cover. What for?
I mean, well, you didn't have to think they put me on the cover because they did. It didn't have to be in your thoughts. It was in your reality.
That's awesome. Congratulations. What was it for?
It was for being the smartest man in pop music. That's what it said.
That's crazy. He really didn't even have to like lie either. That's funny. He just got so
You never heard
irritated
of it,
though.
Time?
Oh no, yeah, I've heard of it. I have a subscription.
Well, I can't get over like the shape of Kanye's head, bro.
I mean,
Yeah.
you didn't have to put me on the cover because they did.
He
It
looks
didn't have
like
to
he
be in
was
your
bad
thoughts.
as a
It
child.
was in your
It didn't have to
reality.
be in your
That's
thoughts.
awesome.
It was in your
Congratulations.
reality.
What was it for?
He has everything in
It was
his
for
thoughts.
being the
I
smartest
know
man
he
in pop
do.
music. That's what it said. I've actually never
That's
been.
funny, man.
Kodak Black has to be one of the funniest guys out there.
Love
man.
Kodak.
Not only
Yes,
has he
sir.
told his
Love me some
lawyer
Kodak.
that boy, I love you like
Bro, that 6ix9ine feature. he got
Man.
that 6ix9ine. Or
That
he was
man
on this. He was a 6ix9ine feature. For
That
$1
man
million.
said he made a rat give him cheese
Yeah.
or some shit.
I'm not even gonna lie. All day today, that line was just repeating through my head whenever I was just like doing things and out and about. I was like, "Raw, I got a rat giving me cheese." I just started laughing a little bit. Let's see what this is probably older news. This is from April. Looks like it was posted.
Daddy. He got his lawyer's name tattooed on his hand.
I'd probably do the
Brad
same if I were
Cohen,
him.
He put the he put the Star of Date. He put the Star of David on. Oh my God.
I
mean, that's respect. That's love, man.
Yeah, I mean,
Kodak Black is he's not
I
a
don't
real
see anything
person.
wrong with
Kodak Black has
That's
to be
pretty
one of the
funny. I'm
funniest
surprised he
guys
didn't
ever.
already have that.
Not only has he told his
if he just got
I
it.
did talk to a therapist one time, and he made this point about being like, you know, no matter what kind of woman you're chasing physically, right? Like you like ass, you like titties, you like he's like, you have the biggest tits in the room.
What?
He's like, you walk into any room and you have just the most gigantic tits. Nobody
Oh,
can
'cause
think about
he's
anything
Drake?
else other than whatever your gigantic tits, which is you're Drake. I remember this about this guy. I remember that about this guy. I bet this guy
stupid.
does this. I bet this.
I
guy
hope
does
nobody
that. Like,
actually
all
said
the
that to
preconceived
him.
Notions, they're just like.
I
you
feel
can't
like
see past the gigantic
that's like
tits
the
unless
most
they talk to you.
conceited, like,
And then they're like, oh wow,
shit,
you're
like-
actually like, I mean, your tits are huge, but you're super smart. That's why I relate to girls with huge tits.
yeah.
Yachty was like, what?
I wasn't really saying you. I don't know why I was looking too. That was crazy. I envisioned you as just fucking monster.
Just knockers.
Judd. I did talk to a therapist one time, and he made
Drake's
this point about being
he's a
like,
character,
you know,
man. I
no
swear
matter
he's
what
just
kind
playing
of
a
woman you're
character at this
chasing
point or
physically,
something.
Right? Like you like.
That's
And I know
wild.
you get asked this.
Glorilla is a
Your
favorite.
real name
She's cool.
is what?
Glorilla.
What if it was?
Yeah, I mean, she was like, don't call me Hallelujah, ain't it? Unless you cut the check. So your birth given name is Gloria Hallelujah. Why you just didn't call
Swear.
Gloria Hallelujah as your stage name?
Oh God.
Because only people that I knew from school and church called me Gloria. Everybody
Gloria
else called me Glo.
Hallelujah.
Right. Did anybody call you Hallelujah?
When people were trying to be funny.
Oh, okay. Well, I definitely ain't gonna call you Hallelujah. And I know you get asked.
That's a
this all
nice
the time.
name, though. Honestly,
I mean,
like
yeah.
it's unique.
You guys know that this is all a fever dream. None of this is real. Everything that you taste, touch, feel, see, smell, all of it's fake. I have been listening for days now to the new generation, to the new rappers, and I've came to the conclusion that has to be something programmed within the simulation. I don't know if it's because I'm getting older, but literally, these guys don't say anything. I think there's so much more focus on the punctuation rather than the actual lyrics. And that's how
said
they
they
get their point
don't
across.
say
I mean,
anything.
he has records where he doesn't say anything. He literally just says fucking words. Like, I literally was trying to look up Kuchais or Kuchis or however you say his name. You know what you find when you look up his name? A Native American chief from the late 1800s. What did I do to deserve this? What
It's
did I
him.
do to anger the gods? Like McDonald's, I eat this shit, I consume it. It's so bad for me, but I love it so much.
That's
There's
how
no
I
effort to go
describe
any
it,
deeper than
yeah.
that. It's just good, it's fast, you like it, you consume it.
think I've
Bada
ever
bing,
listened.
bada boom. But this is what I
You
call
don't think you've
fever
ever
dream rap.
listened to Yeet, really?
Oh.
That's interesting. That's interesting. I like some of Yeet's like the bangers, like the hits, but I wouldn't say like every song he makes is like, you know, amazing. But
He's that motherfucker that looks like Little Pump, right?
yeah, he's like really pale and just like always wears like a mask like that. But yeah, he's got some songs that are really, really good, but I wouldn't say like every song is that good by any means. He's just like he's pretty good though
I don't
for
think
a
I've
new
heard-
artist.
I don't think I've heard of him.
It's
to be
interesting
honest.
how famous he is right now. I guess like considering where he was probably like a year ago, but 'cause he's like probably one of the more famous, more popular for like the younger, because it's like Ice Spice, Yeet, and like kind of them people. I don't know, but in some sense, I would say he was more popular last year maybe, but he dropped like 2 projects or 2 or 3 projects. Like one of them was like really, really, really good, I thought. But yeah, no, he's all right. I mean, I could definitely show you some of his better ones. I'm sure. I can't remember which one. Yeah, there's definitely a few though.
Yeah, I'm with whatever.
Now, where did the name Nas come from?
Yeah.
Damn, I can't believe I'm finna say this.
Mike
So-
Tyson and Lil Nas
Damn, I know
X
he gonna see this too.
podcast.
Anyways, when I was like a teenager or whatnot, I had this guy who I was like kind of like dating, but not really. And his name was Nasir.
Oh wow.
And I had around that time I like started a Twitter account, and I was like, you know what? I need a name, but I don't want people to know it's me because they want to be like a stand on here. I was like a Nicki Minaj like stand account, and I was like, oh, I'll just use Nas.
Oh,
and I kind of got stuck with it. Can't believe this. I can't believe this. He probably been thinking, he's probably like, wait
Can I
a
sue
minute.
that any kind of way?
But wait. So I started to do music, and I'm like, oh, they got Lil Uzi, they got Lil Yachty, they got Lil what? Oh my God, because it was just a joke. I was going, oh, I'll be Lil Nas. I know he's going to see this shit. And look, I apologize.
Now where the name Nas
Man,
come
that's
from?
wild. I kind of forgot about Lil Nas X. I'm not gonna lie. I kind of forgot about him.
But like, we had talked about conspiracy theories and stuff. Like, I've heard fucking shit about like how he's not actually gay. He's just doing this shit to get in the industry.
Yeah, that is a possibility. That actually, like, kind of when I was thinking about like conspiracies that are hard for me to believe, I was thinking about how there was like an obsession. I don't know, there probably still is, but there was an obsession with like people thinking that rappers were gay. But like there's people who believe like rappers are secretly gay, but like acting straight and like doing gay stuff behind closed doors. And then there's people that are like rappers are straight but doing gay things in like viral clips of them doing gay things, and like, you know, when a rapper does something that's like sus. So it's like, which way? It kind of, you can't go both ways, I guess.
I mean, I don't know necessarily what the conspiracy theory is, but like with like the whole like dressing and shit, like,
yeah, I think it's like people think that it's the way they like the whole selling your soul,
like
to the devil. It's
because
like that's one way of doing it.
Young Thug most definitely wore a dress a couple of times.
Yeah, he did, but like, I don't think that really got, well, it got him like viral attention, but I think that was more of like a publicity stunt.
I mean, and then like fucking that whole shit with Lil Nas X putting like drops of blood in those shoes and shit.
Oh, that was crazy. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
And then he got sued by Nike or whatever, because that they weren't actual Nikes, I think.
Yeah.
But yeah, I forgot about that. That was weird. That was definitely pretty weird. Yeah. But yeah, no, that kind of reminded me about that, like the gay rappers thing. It's like some people were like obsessed with this idea that like, oh, this rapper like secretly had to do this gay thing to get his fame, and then it's like, oh, look, this rapper is in this video like blowing a kiss at someone. Oh, look, he's secretly gay, or like he's doing a gay thing, even though like it's just like,
that's a little bit too far.
What is this like obsession with people being gay? Like, chill out. Like, honestly, maybe they're gay, dude. Like, I don't know. That's just my outlook on it. Maybe they're just gay and they're just not like out there with it. But who knows? There's a lot of people that probably are that are famous. Let's see what else we got for rap-related TikToks.
Damn, who you scared of?
21.
You know what I mean? And it's like, I'm scared of everybody, nigga. I'm not fucking Rambo. I'm scared of everybody. I'm scared of anybody, nigga. I move scared. Hell yeah, I'm scared. Scared niggas stay alive. Cause I didn't see.
Bro, he looks old as hell.
Like,
Yeah,
I'm
he
not
does.
one of them niggas who just, nigga, I've been shot. Nigga, I've seen my friend die in my face on my birthday.
For real.
In the car. So, it's like, oh, we just standing on a
He
block
just
of
hopped
drive
up
by.
the
I'm talking
star,
about right here, nigga.
Starship, not the Starship, Starfighter.
So I know, like, nigga, this shit get wicked fast like that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I'm just paranoid, like, always 24/7, nigga. I think somebody following me. I'm spinning the block a couple times before I go in the house. Damn, who you scared of?
Pretty interesting.
You know what I mean?
He's,
And it's like,
he must have been having a bad day that day. Like, god dang.
He looked traumatized.
Yeah,
bro.
like he needs
Like,
some
he
more
actually
sleep.
does look scared,
Like,
bro.
yeah, he does look very off.
Like, very scared.
Hope he's doing good. Let's pray for 21 Savage.
They probably cloned
Sometimes
him
you
like
don't
Gucci.
have
bro.
everything
Shoot.
available to you for, like,
I miss when
Jeffrey,
21 Savage had the gold teeth. I think it's off now that he has the veneers now.
Yeah.
That to me just throws it off, like his whole image, because he used to have like the all gold slugs.
21.
Sometimes you don't have everything available to you. For like Jeffrey, for example, I mixed the whole thing, and then the night before it came out, I
See,
got
that dress was a bit over the
text
top,
that's
but it was a
2
cool
or 3
cover.
pages
It
long
looks,
of
it just looks
changes
cool.
that he wants to
Like,
make.
I don't know.
But I no longer have access to a studio. It is 3 a.m. I can't get one, and so all I have is my headphones, and I'm sitting in a hotel room, and I'm like, how am I gonna do this? Like how? So what I ended up doing, because I knew I had to have everything done by like 11 a.m. so that mastering can do it by like 4, so that we can turn it in before midnight, because it comes out midnight.
God, that'd be so
20 hours.
stressful.
So what I did was I only had my headphones, but I needed another reference point. So I rented an Uber and I sat in the back middle seat and I plugged in the aux and I was like, dude, turn it all the way up and raise all the windows. And he's like, no.
Like,
and I'm like,
it's
please.
unreleased
And
Young
and he's like, no.
Thug.
I'm like,
You
cool, I'm
shut
gonna
the
get
hell
out
up and let
because
me
I don't wanna
play
go
it.
anywhere. I don't have a car. I'm in New York City. And I was like, I need a reference point. And I was like, you can drive around for a half hour and run the tab up. I don't care. Like, just go wherever. You know, I don't care where you drop me off. I'll get on the subway and I'll go home. But like, I just need to like get this right. And so I just sat there like tweaking
later.
mixes in the Uber. And like the dude
Oh, and
was
he's tweaking
miserable.
mixes?
Like,
Oh, it takes
because it's like
so
blaring and I'm
long.
just like trying to figure out exactly what I needed to switch up in the vocal and in the beat. And I was just like, I just need to do this now. I don't have time. It's like 8 a.m. And I've
It's
been
like
working all night,
like
and
that
I was
episode
I
of
just
that Little
need to
Dicky
finish
show.
this. Sometimes you don't.
That's funny. It's like really annoying mixing things for people when they are just making things for people when they want it done at a deadline. It's annoying. It can be annoying when even I don't know if Young Thug was or his management was being pushy about it. It kind of sounds like they changed their mind or wanted something completely redone at the beginning of what he was saying, but that's wild. Like that's why I don't try to like offer mixing services to too many people, because that if you have too much stuff to do like that, it's like you gotta just like get to it. But I don't know, it's very fulfilling sometimes when you make those when you get the tweak right. But that's crazy. He had to ride around like a Uber, just tweaking it in a car.
Okay, I'll put the Kanye canes in the stockings.
Kanye canes.
Like, you know, music and fashion, all that. You know, I can't be stopped. Whatever I do, you know, I just want to be the best, because the best is never enough. Mark Zuckerberg promised he'd give me $50 million, fam, but then he wealth and I'm penniless. Kanye is the greatest. Kanye drops the latest. There can be no debaters, and Kanye got the status. The family got.
Okay,
That's funny. I ain't never seen that.
Yeah, that's actually pretty.
You know, it's just
Kanye canes.
music and fashion.
We've had people say that they hate foxes taking a poo in their garden. We've had people say also
Foxes?
Foxes, yeah.
Why does she
Foxes.
look like
Oh
that?
my gosh.
The animal.
The animal, yeah.
Y'all got them out here?
Yeah, have you not seen one yet? Come to South London, hun. Come to South London, we'll show you.
She's just
They're
shook.
all normal. I'm telling you, they own the streets here.
So they like
She said they own the streets here.
Yeah, but just not domesticated. Although you will find some really weird British people who will pet a fox.
So y'all not
Definitely
scared
do.
of 'em?
They howl at night as well. So like you're trying to go to bed and at 2 a.m. it's outside. you don't get foxes.
She's flabbergasted.
Yeah.
With a white tail. Sometimes, or I might just be thinking of Basil Brush. To be fair,
You gotta look it up. Too.
I know. I can't believe that you can't believe it.
I can't believe it.
I can't believe it.
What's it like seeing the success of Yeet right now?
He called it before anyone. I called him into the office, and he pulled up. They pulled up to the office, and it was 100 degrees outside. And he had the Montclair puffer on, Louis side bag, Louis Vuitton, like kind of like scarf around his head. He told me like he had 5,000 followers on Instagram. He played me a lot of what ended up being like up to me and all that really early. And he was kind of like, this was like May of 2021. So he's like, this is the music I'm gonna drop end of the summer. This is the music I'm gonna drop after that. This is the music that's gonna come top of 2022. He laid out the whole plan for me. Yeet already has it all. You don't have to tell him anything. He's a complete genius. Like, we don't have to touch any of that stuff. I'm more like, I help organize everything on the back end. Musically, creatively, like, it's all him. He comes to me with the new sounds, and he'll send me stuff and be like, I'm thinking about taking things in this direction. He just blows my mind. He sees the future. Like,
all we do is go #1.
That song debuted #1.
No, his rollout was pretty solid, though. I'm saying his like initial rollout was good. You were like, dang, he is just not stopping.
And he had the Montclair puffer on, Louis.
The Montclair puffer.
The Montclair puffer on in 100.
I remember 50 Cent told me that. Hanging with 50 Cent, he was like, man, because he was always talking about like, man, you got to make a hit song, you know, this and that and this. And I was like, man, I just want to be like artistic and like push boundaries and like be progressive and like make experimental type music like that I never heard before and shit like that. Like, man, if you want to make music, he's like, if you want to make music that ain't gonna make no money, then you might as well just make that shit for yourself and listen to that shit in your basement. So that's where you're gonna be at.
Hey, he was a smart man, 50 Cent.
I mean, shit.
That's funny.
I mean, is he wrong?
Instead of going to college for 4 years, I want to help people
not really.
who don't have the time, money, resources, or desire to do 4 years of school. We're giving scholarships to accredited, online trade, and technical.
See, this is wonderful because if you gauge the successes of educational financing off whether or not people leaving your program immediately acquire employment in the field of education, I'm pretty sure Danielle Bergoli, Bad Baby, you might know her as the Catch Me Outside girl, is better at it than the U.S. government. When you think about it, she's taking presumably young people of limited financial capability and putting them through school without encumbering them with crippling debt in a field that they'll probably gain employment in almost immediately upon graduation. And a lot of those jobs are pretty friggin' lucrative. Win for the blue collars.
As the kids would say.
Your ass is showing.
Period, poo.
For real. Man, Bad Baby's come up was really legendary too. Like she makes money. Like she makes so much money.
At one point in time, she was fucking dating young boy.
Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah. No, that's crazy. Like she got a lot of money.
Lottie, hills and hills, hills in the hills, every fish has gills.
Old school rap.
Hills and hills,
Lottie-dottie.
hills in the hills.
We's like the party.
Hills and hills, hills in the
That's
hills,
funny,
every
man. Ed Sheeran on the
He
block.
ain't got a single song where he should be doing all that.
That's funny.
Mr. Ed, what the fuck is you doing?
Look like he didn't.
I mean,
I don't know.
Mr.
That
Ed,
man
what
be
the
great.
fuck is you doing?
That's funny, man. Getting into it.
We're going to say rock star to ourselves without opening our mouths, without saying anything outside. We're going to say this to ourselves. We're going to say rock star to ourselves. Don't say it out loud at the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Now the question to ask, if you've said rock star in your mind, the question to ask is, what voice is that? What voice is that? What voice just spoke? You just said rock star without moving your mouth at all. On top of that, you on top of saying rock star,
Oh God, I
you
heard it.
yourself say rock star.
I don't know that I did, though. I think I imagined the word rock.
Vibration of sound has happened. We're gonna say.
I think that's you like just imagining the word rock star.
Yeah, that's.
I mean, I get the whole like what voice is that, but it's like that's just your inner monologue. But yeah, just like that's just you imagining the word rock star. As far as you hearing it, you don't really hear it. I don't know. KRS-One he's a legend and all, but that was a lot right there.
Yeah.
Hi, everybody. Isn't it a super amazing
Oh
great
hell
day?
no,
You call this a great day? I should have stayed in bed.
bro.
Ah, but romance is in the air, huh? It is a beautiful day.
That's pretty on point.
Hey, everybody. It's great to be here from
Yeah.
Bottom Dime. Hey, have you seen that Cindy Vortex? Talk
Pretty
about
much.
the language of the elementary. But seriously, these are the jokes, folks. Come on, laugh with me.
Academic.
For some football, huh? Nice place,
Oh, you're killing me.
You know, I could have some serious fun with this stuff.
I mean,
that was pretty valid. That was not bad. Once it got past the first couple, I don't know about the first.
Okay,
one.
let's get a rewatch.
Yeah, let's.
Hi, everybody. Isn't it a super amazing great?
It's not Lil Uzi when they had the red hair, purple hair. when they first came out, their rollout was more like, yeah.
Yeah,
I won't
can see
disagree.
You call this a great day?
And then, yeah, I guess.
But romance
Juice WRLD's music wasn't like that depressing. I mean, it kind of was, but it wasn't all that depressing.
Hey, everybody, it's great to be here from Lion and Dime. Hey, have you seen that Cindy Vortex? Talk about the Wicked Witch of the Elementary.
And then 6ix9ine just talking about somebody, of course. Academics, dude, that's funny though.
Nice place, kid.
And Cardi.
I could have some serious.
Dude, Cardi's
fun
like,
with this stuff.
he does kind of just be like that.
He is kind of like a villain.
Yeah, he just kind of like walks around like a villain. Like his stage presence is kind of like all black, everything and all that. But
menacing, if you will.
Yeah. I wonder how many more of these I got. Oh, that's Yeet. He's whistling.
Question. How do you get out from the hood? Do what? How do you get out from the hood? I don't know. I didn't grow up there. You never been to the hood before. You gotta come to the hood sometime. No, I mean, I'm down. Yeah. What? Yeah. Like, I like Mike Jones. Fucking, I'll get down. Yeah. Fucking fofos, I'm tipping. Wood grain, I'm gripping.
Yeah. Hey.
Necky O'Day missing me and Slim. We ain't tricking. I'm finger flipping and toys stepping like do it down. I'm cold pipping. Car stopper, keep spinning. I'm flipping drive with invisible top. Hose down my drop step out on chicken block with 418. Candy green with 11 screen. My dad living no way.
What?
How do you get out from the hood?
What?
I mean,
he's welcome.
Valid.
He's welcome to the hood. I'm sure.
The other thing that's tough when you
Another Drake one.
They're obviously coming to watch something happen, right? And it doesn't always happen. It's not like every night is some magic moment. I mean, there's nights of frustration, there's nights of nothingness. The other thing.
Well, I mean, yeah, that's true enough. That's just kind of like how it goes when you try to do anything. It doesn't always happen.
I'd have been mad at another nigga coming out with my name.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie.
And I fuck with him now.
So many niggas tried to like go that way with me, but I always curved it from day one. Like, hell no. Like, and for a fact, I seen him in South by Southwest before I really started rapping with a diaper on, like on some baby shit. For sure. Okay. Even though my name
the
was
baby.
From
The
my
baby was
my rap name and then when it came out.
crazy how big he was for a while.
Lil Baby.
Then it just made sense.
Dude, Lil Baby or
Dub
Baby?
Baby.
I feel like Lil Baby has more like staying power.
Yeah, well, like the baby got canceled for a minute over his like remarks at that one concert. I remember, and then that like kind of took him off of just like the role he was on.
I don't think I heard about that.
Yeah, I've heard it. Like, there's even interviews of him talking about it. It's like even he understands the mistake he made, I guess, because he said some homophobic things.
So many niggas tried to like go there.
You need to watch this DJ Academics interview on Vlad TV. Look, you can say what you want about Academics, you can say what you want about Vlad, but when these two are together, it's just fucking
I think we saw another one with
the
this
reason why I'm making
TikTok.
this video is because there's one part of the interview that stood out to me, where Academics says that he believes that we're going through a rap cleansing. And I kind of freaked out because I myself, and I know for others, have felt that way for a while now. Rap right now is by far the most dangerous it's ever been. Even in comparison to the 90s, there's never been a time in hip-hop culture or history where there's been so many
there's just a
rappers
lot of it
that
being
die
made.
or go to jail. Even though gangster rap is more popular than it's ever been, in the sense that the more you are about your lyrics, the more popular you're going to be, when we look at the TKs, when we look at the YNW Mellies, and the fall of YSL, and when we see what these guys are charged with and oftentimes convicted of, this shit is not a game, and over like the past 5 to 7 years, it's gotten extremely violent. Rod Wave, even earlier this week, said that being a rapper feels like you only have one of two options. You either die or you go to prison. As if you're in the fucking mafia or cartel. No, dude, you're a musician. You should not feel that way.
Yeah.
And that's kind of the point that Ack was making. If you pay attention to the comments and just kind of what people are saying, probably within the next few years, rap is going to take a drastic turn.
Oh, I
It seems
kind of
people
get
are
what
tired of the overdoses. It seems like people are tired of the street violence. And that in turn may force rappers to change up their material. Never before have we ever really seen a conversation about the moralities behind rap. Or at least to this extent. But what do you think? You need to watch this DJ Academics interview.
That's interesting. I think that there's always rappers that are not going to be in that category, but I think the genre as a whole is kind of has gravitated towards that for so long that's kind of just, it's why it dominates it. And there's just so much music being made nowadays that like it's just I don't know. Of course, there's still gonna be a lot of gangster shit being made, but yeah, there's always like artists that are not in that category. You just gotta kind of look, I guess. Interesting way of putting that though. Let's see. You want to do a few more of these, Pat?
Whatever you want to do.
Yeah, I don't even know how many more I have, honestly. I'm just going. I didn't do too many, I thought, but
Jack, do not
they're
say
still
anything
going.
sus.
Jack, what has it been like collaborating? Don't step on the
It's okay, you can step on
train.
it, Jack. You Jack Harlow.
Jack Harlow's
What has it been
crazy,
like
low-key.
collaborating with this genius over here?
You don't want me to say it, do you?
Stop playing.
Say it,
Let's go.
say
Let's go
it.
to the next one.
Say it,
Thank
Jack.
you.
Yo,
Thank you.
this dude means so much to me. Look how well he's dressed. This is my dog right here.
Jack Harlow.
He just looked like he wanted to say some crazy
Jack,
stuff.
do not say anything sus.
He's like, I want to.
This got posted. Young Thug sued for $150,000 by promoter of a canceled show due to rapper being in jail. Bro, everybody want their money back from him now. Like, yo, bro, like this is a cold industry. Bro, I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. I got the court documents. Jacob is suing. Well, he ain't really suing Young Thug, but Young Thug is listed as a party. Bro, they're demanding because they took all of what Young Thug has in terms of like evidence. They want the watches and jewelry that Young Thug had. They want that released back to the jeweler because they're saying, yo, Young Thug ain't fully paid for this shit. And y'all got him locked up, but he owe us money. So we losing money. So give us back our jewelry because he ain't even paid for it. We need our shit because we losing money. Bro, there's none of these jewelers and none of these people really sticking with you, bro. People looking at Thug at this point like, yo, this thing about to serve like 5 years.
Well,
like, he ain't gonna
yeah,
come out
they
whenever
can't.
he
They
come out
probably
and
need
add
their
rich and shit
money.
like that, but niggas like, yo, we
I'm
can't
sure
help
they're.
us no more.
Some of them
And the
might be
minute
his
that niggas
friends,
can't
but
help you,
it
you
is
gonna be in mad
business.
lawsuits. I guarantee.
How long
This got posted. Young Thug shoot for.
I don't. I mean, he's already been in for like 2 years, I think now, pretty much, or close to that. So I'm sure once he does it, well, I don't know what all he's getting like charged with at this point, but I don't know. He might be in there for like a long time, like 5+ years, like kind of like what he was saying, I guess, because it's like federal, like it's all like federal charges. Well, not all, but I know it's mostly like federal charges. So there's like a lot of years for a lot of that stuff. Like a lot of that is like 5-year minimums, 10-year, like 5 to 7-year minimums. So definitely a minute though. I mean, he'll have some time served, but it just sucks, man, that it's not like concluded. You know, that's what sucks about people sitting in jail when they're just like waiting on that stuff, because they'll push that stuff off sometimes, you know, intentionally so they can try to figure stuff out. But it's also, it makes people kind of forget about it and not care as much in a way. So that's what's like, I don't know, it's just bad, all bad.
Well, like people didn't care about Melly, and then all of a sudden, like his trial happened. Everybody's like a big Melly
Like,
fan.
oh
again.
my god, yeah, it's like, dude, he's been locked up for longer than Thug. Like, I believe, yeah, a bit longer. And no, that's crazy. Like, yeah, all of a sudden it's like, everyone, look at this. It's like, it's not even concluded yet. Like, chill out. Like, but no, it's wild. The legal system is crazy. It's just nuts.
Boys with young.
We got a couple more here.
That's my boy.
You know Addison Rae, right? Just so sexy.
Mid.
He's
Mid.
No, she's sexy. He's going on a date with her mom.
She hit you. Was that the first time you?
Oh, I forgot about. I don't even know if they're still dating. I forgot about that.
We've spoken in the past.
And her dad.
I know.
They broke up. Her dad is not fucking happy about it.
Yeah, I remember hearing about this.
If it really becomes a problem and he's really, really trying to get me to fight him, I'm gonna send in MMA superstar Sean O'Malley. Have him dye his hair blonde. Maybe, you know,
do the wavy.
Yeah, maybe grow it out a little bit.
Boys with young gravy now.
Sean O'Malley, that's my boy.
You know Addison.
Wild.
Just so.
If not Soldier.
This shit is crazy.
First of all, who's
Soldier Boy is Jesus.
Who? Ja, the almighty son.
Soul. Ja. Oh, boy. Like
yes,
the sun.
The soul of time. Yeah.
We've been waiting for Jesus to come back.
He's been here.
This
Yes,
whole time we
sir.
were supposed to return, and he was right there in motherfucking Colley Park. He was right there in Compton.
Soul Ja. Boy.
when Christ is up there on the cross, what position is he in?
You! Yes, sir!
No. He has risen.
He is risen indeed. Yes,
Well,
sir.
I'll be darned, man. That was great.
The Rock and Kevin Hart. Did you see what The Rock said about you? Hold on, let's if you want to throw your head, grab the head.
Just do it right. Listen to this. Can we turn that up over there?
Go ahead.
What celebrity would you want to be a pet to?
Megan Thee Stallion.
Oh, that's a good one. Why Megan Thee Stallion?
Well, we don't have to talk about
What?
The Rock would like to be your pet.
Yo.
I mean, that's kind of like legendary. Like, I'm kind of epic. I mean, I used to
What kind of
watch,
pet would he be?
wrestling all the time.
The ass-eating kind. Boy.
Like,
And like watching The Rock.
oh
and,
my
how
God, what if
famous
he just
is,
said
like,
that?
But how much of a megastar he is, and he want to be my pet. Like, period. Like, we made it. We might be a little famous.
With The Rock and Kevin Hart.
Interesting. Very interesting take there. I like that one. I'm glad I haven't given up. Okay, this one's the last one, it looks like.
Go ahead.
Oh yeah, we gone. Look, hey, my brother, you know I gonna step some folk. Look, Gifford come right down. I got that newborn man. Blubber to do that do. And I boy can believe it too. Just my top of my hands. Just my top of my hands. Do like where the Navy at? Where the ops at?
That would fit on a the baby song or the baby type beat pretty well too. He said, oh, I'm giving this kid some money.
Go to Flight Club over there, get you a pair of shoes or something, man.
I would tell him to get some studio time. What do you mean?
I mean, shit.
Alright, my boy.
That's funny, man.
I can rap for y'all.
I can rap for y'all. With the Yeezy slides.
Look, hey, my brother, you
Where
know
did
I
he
gonna
come
step
from?
some folk. Look,
I don't know.
Like, where did he come from, honestly? He snapped, though. That's dope. That's dope. Well, hey, I'm glad y'all could watch some TikToks with us. A lot of those were pretty enjoyable. Some of them were kind of a bit much, but that's how TikTok is, and we enjoy it at times. I haven't been on TikTok watching as many videos, but I still have a lot of them saved in my playlist from when I was on there a lot, like a couple years ago, which is kind of crazy because some of them be getting removed and like deleted, but like I still have a lot of them in there, so they're still good and copyright free for the most part. So we'll get back into those another time, but probably gonna get ready to wrap this podcast up. We have a different way of ending this one, so Pat, before we head that way, do you have anything you want to say to the audience or any shout outs at all that you want to give?
I'd like to give a shout out to the IMF Wrestling Federation in my hometown. And also shout out to their best wrestler there. His name's Cisco Skeet. And we may or may not have him on the podcast at some point in time.
That'd be interesting.
So yeah,
we were talking on the phone with, that was who we were talking to, right? Before,
yes, sir.
Yeah, before the podcast, we were talking to them on the phone. I am intrigued to react to some videos that they were telling me about and get to know this organization and see if we could do some kind of vlog thing. But yeah, we'll probably end it here pretty shortly, but stay tuned just a moment because we're gonna do something a little bit different. We made it to the taco spot. Ain't that right, Pat?
Yes, sir.
Anyway, we hit the taco spot, and that was a good podcast. We hope to see you next time. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't, and leave us a comment.